Hello and good evening. My name is Jeremiah Shaver and I'm a multimedia journalist with The Telegram. I am broadcasting live here in downtown Jackson. I'm at the intersection of Pearl Street and Broadway Street, where we're just minutes away from the 2025 Holly Jolly Christmas Parade, which is organized by the Jackson County Gear Grinders. A couple new things that the Gear Grinders did this year. They added a Grand Marshal, so be sure to watch for Barbie McCatherine in the beginning of the parade, along with community difference makers. Be sure to watch for them. There's 9 of them this year, and as they come across, we will announce their name. And if it's your first time watching one of the parade videos that I do, I call it as I see it. I don't have like a list or anything in front of me. So hope you guys enjoy this live coverage here in downtown Jackson. This evening, as a part of the holiday light up celebration here in Jackson, Ohio, there will also be the lighting of the trees down at Jackson's Manpower Park. That will happen at 7 o'clock. There will be the new Hot Rod Holiday Royalty crowned at the gazebo, and the fireworks will be sometime around 8 o'clock this evening. The show that is organized by the Jackson Firefighters Association. So I'm going to go ahead and step out of the way, and like I said, the parade is set to step off at 7 p.m. So once again, the parade should be stepping off here at 7 o'clock p.m. here in downtown Jackson. The parade route, for those that may want to watch it in person, it will travel up Broadway Street to Main Street. It will then make a left on Main Street and a right. It'll make a right on Main Street, and then it will travel down to Jackson's Manpower Park. That is where the parade will conclude this evening. Once again, a few new things that the Gear Grinders added this year was they gave the parade a name. The parade's name is the Holly Jolly Christmas Parade, and they added a Grand Marshal this year, as well as adding some folks that they call community difference makers. And there's 9 of those, and all these individuals were nominated by the community, and then the Gear Grinders kind of reviewed that and named these individuals, reached out to them. 8 of the 9 will be in the parade this evening. 1, I was told, wasn't able to make it. They were out of town. Appreciate everybody tuning in this evening. I plan to do some more live streaming this evening. And you can watch that on the different Facebook pages. We are live on The Telegram News, as well as Jeremiah Shaver, The Telegram News. And these videos will be available on Total Media's YouTube page later, probably tomorrow or something like that. So leading the parade here, we have a unit from the Jackson Police Department. And following behind, got a unit from the Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Followed by a unit from the Ohio State Highway Patrol. And then coming up next is Jackson Mayor Randy Evans, along with his wife Marlena, riding shotgun. They're making their way into the intersection there. So there they go. And then coming up next, this is your Grand Marshal this year for the Holly Jolly Christmas Parade. That is Barbie McCatherine making her way through. And then behind you have the truck. This truck is for the community difference makers. This year, Kayla Kincaid, Laura Willis, Kaylee Lauer, Jenny Ball, Christy Hill, Kelsey Stewart, Pam Evans, and Charlie Patton making their way through there. So be sure to watch for them if you're waiting for the parade downway. So we got there's some more of the community difference makers Not everybody was walking. Some folks are riding in their own vehicles, it looks like, making their way through. Behind, we have a unit from Holzer Health System Security. We've got a bus from the Jackson County Gear Grinders. And we have a float featuring the Shifting Gears for Christmas Cheers initiative, which the Jackson County Gear Grinders organizes. They spread Christmas cheer to area families and help out with presents at Christmas time. And the community has really helped out with that in recent years as those numbers continue to grow. Coming into the intersection here at Pearl and Broadway, you have your Jackson Apple Festival royalty. You can see Queen Taylor Williams, First Attendant Emma Wiggins, and Second Attendant Sophie Williams making their way through the intersection. We have a little bit of a lull in the parade here, but coming up next will be your Jackson Apple Festival Little Miss, along with, it looks like it would have been like the top 10 from this year riding on the float as well. And that's Little Miss Sophie Pierpont riding on the float here, along with the royalty that made it in the top 10 from this past year's contest. And then coming up next, we have, I believe, the Jackson Marching Ironmen, and they're very festive with lights and hats, so we'll just listen in here as they march by. Behind the marching band here, you have your Jackson cheerleaders, and they are like champions, as we know. And coming up next, we have Jackson County Gear Grinders Snowflake Superstar Avery Queen Cummins 2025. And then we have Little Miss. I can't make it out because of the lights. And coming up next, we have royalty. This is your Oak Hill Festival of Flags royalty, Queen and Court, making their way through the parade. They were crowned earlier this year during the Oak Hill Festival of Flags, which is held Memorial Day weekend. Coming up next, we have the Jackson Fire Department. This is Tower 1406. This is their, I think we call it a platform truck nowadays. It's got the bucket here on the back where, you know, the firefighters can get in and raise themselves up above the large structures. And coming up next, we got some classic cars. Got some classic trucks making their way through after the cars here. I know this year another new item that the Jackson County Gear Grinders added was they're giving away a trophy for the best, like, festive or best decorated unit in the parade this year. So they'll be doing some kind of award for that. I'm not sure when they'll do the announcement of that, whether that'll be down at the park following the lighting or how they'll go about doing that. Got a unit from the Jackson Fire Department, engine 1407. And coming into the intersection now, this is your Wellston Hill Country Festival, or a Hillco as a lot of us know. That festival is held the Wednesday through Saturday following Labor Day in the city of Wellston. Coming up next, you have the Jackson County EMS. This is Medic 9-1. And we have another unit from the Jackson County EMS there directly behind it. It's Medic 7. And coming up next, we have the Jackson Fire Department. This is engine 1408 making its way through the parade. And now we have a bunch of vehicles that are decorated up. I don't know if these are like some of the vehicles that maybe were participating in the decorating, that trying to get that trophy, but got a lot of vehicles with lights and decorations here, showing some holiday cheer. There's Riddle Ridge candles there. Check out this truck covered in lights. Davis Construction, it says, and got another unit from Davis Construction with all the twinkling Christmas lights decorating the vehicles there. Pretty neat to see. Coming up next, we've got a fire engine from Bloomfield Township. This is Unit 1101 Fire and Rescue. And next, we've got another unit. This is from Bloomfield Township, 1117 Rescue 1117. Coming up next, we got our friends from the Jackson City Library. Got their van that they take to a lot of events, and they also take it around different places here in the city. So there they go. Got a unit from Jackson Transportation. Check out this golf cart all decorated up. Very festive. Making their way through. We've got a fire engine from the Jackson Fire Department. This is engine 1409 making their way through. And coming up next, we have, this is Hocking County Fallen Heroes. I see Phil Lightfoot there driving the truck. He makes a trip down from Hocking County every year to participate in this parade. But he's got the unit there all decorated for the holidays. That's the Hocking County Fallen Heroes. And we've got a unit from Jackson Transportation making their way through. This is your number one choice in Southern Ohio for specializing in your personal transports. We've got some royalty making their way through here. Jackson County Snowflakes. And we've got a Jeep all decorated up for the holidays. Got a little bit of a lull in the parade here, but I see we have some youngsters on foot making their way to the intersection. It's one of the Eclipse, or one of the, what is it called? Baton Corps. This is Show Dolls. Jackson, Ohio's Show Dolls making their way into the intersection now. And they're all festive with they've got like sweaters on, and they're wearing their Santa Claus caps, and a bunch of them have those twinkling Christmas light necklaces as they make their way through the intersection here at your 2025 Holly Jolly Christmas Parade here in Jackson, Ohio. So there they go. Coming up next, this is your Jackson County Fair royalty getting ready to make their way into the intersection. They were crowned earlier this year, back in July. Been serving since then, and you can see Queen Kate Ross surrounded by the rest of the royalty as they make their way through the parade here. And it looks like we have another Baton Corps making its way into the intersection now. This one is Eclipse Baton Group, also from Jackson, Ohio, and they're making their way into the intersection now. Also very festive, all wearing those Santa caps. A lot of them are wearing the ugly Christmas sweaters, and they have got very large candy canes as they make their way through the intersection here at Pearl and Main Street. So there they go. A lot of them are decorated up with Christmas lights as they make their way through the intersection here. So there they go. All very festive for the season. A lot of them are jingling even. They got some jingle bells going. All right, next we've got one of those lifted Jeeps from Top Tier Customs. It's a business here in Jackson. I believe they're located there near the intersection of Burlington and Huron for anybody who wants to check them out. Got a unit from High Road Towing and Recovery, Jackson, Ohio, making their way through. It's one of those flatbed units. Then we got one of those like commercial units from High Road making its way through. I've seen these big units in action before. You see them out there recovering the semis when they have accidents. So that's High Road Towing. 740-395-0818. We've got another big unit here from High Road. Pulling a trailer and got some other equipment on the bed there as it makes its way through the parade here. So it's a big semi with a trailer, and check out, got some like showing off some of their stuff here. Pretty cool. I remember the last time I seen like a big semi carried a trailer through, so that's pretty neat in a parade here. Next we've got Ron's Towing making their way through, and they all decorated for the holidays. Got lights. Also got a big long trailer here with one of those pieces of heavy equipment. But that's Ron's Towing making their way through. They got a piece of equipment here from Murphy's Tractor Equipment Company on the back, making their way through the parade. Another unit from Ron's. That's here in Jackson. Ron's Towing. Some kind of like excavator unit. It's John Deere brand making its way through the parade here in downtown Jackson. All right, coming up next, we've got a fire engine from Liberty Township Volunteer Fire Department. That's engine 1502 making its way through the parade here this evening. And we've got another, we got like a rescue type truck here from Liberty Township Volunteer Fire Department. Check out the light bar on that truck. That's pretty cool. Making its way through. That's 1517 there from Liberty Township making its way through the parade. And we've got another fire engine making its way into the intersection. We're getting near the end of the parade here. Just a couple more units. This is from the Colton Volunteer Fire Department. That is Rescue 1200, it looks like. And coming up next, we have got a unit from Angles Garage. And that is 740-577-3636. That's Jackson, Ohio, Angles Garage wrecker service there. And that's a flatbed unit they have. And then coming up next is also from Angles Garage and Wrecker Service. Same number there, 740-577-3636. This is one of those big commercial heavy units that they use out when you get semis and stuff like that to crash. And then bringing up the rear of the float here is none other than the Wilson Lions Club Santa float. And you can see it making its way through the parade here, and you can see Santa as he waves, and they make their way through this evening. So that is the end of the parade here for your Holly Jolly 2025 Christmas parade, and it'll be making its way down towards Manpower Park, and there'll be other activities happening down there as well. And once again, that is your 2025 holiday parade and it's making its way up Broadway, where it will make a right, and then it will head down towards Manpower Park, where other activities will be happening this evening, including the lighting of Christmas in the park. As we know, that is an event that has been going on for some time, and your Grand Marshal this year, Barbie, she's the one that kind of founded and started that there at the park. So that'll be happening before 8 o'clock, so like 7:50 or so, and then I think fireworks like 8:15, somewhere in that ballpark. And Santa Claus that we just saw here at the conclusion of the parade here, he will be in the Santa's house down there at the park after the parade, so the kids can stop by, see him. There will be more opportunities to catch Santa there at the house. We have a whole list of those hours when he will be there on the telegramnews.com, and we've had it in a recent edition of the Telegram, so you can pick that up, see when Santa's going to be there. What else is going on in the park? In addition to the trees being lit, they will be doing the crowning of royalty there at the gazebo. It's new this year, something new the Gear Grinders added. It's called Gear Grinders. They're a car club, so they came up with the Hot Rod Holiday Royalty. They're going to have like a king, a queen, prince, princess, little miss, mister, that kind of stuff. So hopefully we'll make it down there for that, and then we'll have the tree lighting and the fireworks and all that stuff going on too. So be sure to go down, check out all the trees that have been decorated by groups and businesses and members of the community here across Jackson County. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Reporting for the Telegram on thetelegramnews.com, I'm Jeremiah Shaver, and look for coverage on all those folks that they were recognizing this year in the parade. Your Grand Marshal for the parade, along with those community difference makers. We went down and got pictures of those folks that we will use in the paper, along with information about them. Everybody but one was able to make it. Josie Rader wasn't able to be here. Shout out to her. I don't think I mentioned her, but she's one of the 9. So anyhow, reporting for the Telegram on thetelegramnews.com, I'm Jeremiah Shaver.